I want to cover today is regarding your LinkedIn network. I've been asked countless times by other financial advisors, how should I build my network? What should my network look like? Is there anything I should think about when I'm connecting with somebody? And so today I want to cover a few of those things. One of the biggest things I've heard is how big should my network be? I don't think there's a magic number. There's no silver bullet. I believe that if you're not at 250 to 300 connections, you're really limiting yourself on the opportunity that LinkedIn does provide you to reach that second level where all the magic will actually happen. So think about that in the sense of you're connected to somebody. Who do they know? Who are their first level connection? That is the great opportunity when it comes to LinkedIn. So if you're under 200, I think you've really limited yourself in those opportunities. The second thing is, I've heard, well, is there anything I should think about when I am connecting with somebody? Is there any questions I can ask when I am about ready to connect with somebody? And here's a couple that I always point out to people is, one, what is the value you're going to get out of that person? Is there an inherent value? If you just met them and you're just going to add them, or they reached out to you and they asked you to just be a part of their network, you've got to ask yourself, is there any value they're going to provide to you? If there's no value, then why are you going to add them? Secondly, you should ask yourself, will you be able to maintain that relationship? If you can't maintain the relationship, you're never going to perceive value. If it's just adding a body to your network, that's not really a good thing to think about doing. Really think about, will they provide you value? Can you maintain that relationship? Because if you're able to maintain the relationship, you will be able to get value. And then finally, when it comes to about ready to connect with somebody, will you foresee yourself doing any business with that person? So whether that's a center of influence or a client. If you don't really foresee them either being somebody that you can lean on to say, hey, can you introduce me to somebody? Or if you don't see them becoming a client, they may not want to add them. At that point, they just become a business card that goes into you probably have business cards laying around all over your desk that are just in rubber bands, in a drawer, in a Rolodex, then they just never come out to see the light of day other than, well, they're taking up space in that drawer or in that Rolodex or however you keep them. But there's really nothing there for you. So why are you connected with them? Or why would you want to connect with those people? So think about those things when you're looking at, are you going to connect with that person? So will they bring you value? Will you be able to maintain the relationship? And do you foresee the ability to do business with them now or in the future? And then I have been asked, I don't know, it's probably too many times to count, but who should I be adding to my network? I'm a financial advisor. Who should be in my network? First and foremost, all of your clients. Every one of your clients should be a part of your LinkedIn network. Now, I understand that some people's clients will not be on LinkedIn just based on the business, their age. There's a whole gamut of things, but you should try to connect with all of your clients. And if you don't believe that some of your clients are on there, I recommend just doing, importing your clients from whatever CRM system you use, and you'd be surprised at how many of them will be on LinkedIn. Then you want to connect with all your prospects. You may not want to connect with them day one, but maybe day two, meeting two, do connect with them. Start that conversation. Keep the conversation moving forward in a positive light. You want to definitely connect with your family, your friends, classmates. Huge opportunity there with classmates because those people right there are people that you already have some sort of synergy with. LinkedIn makes it extremely easy to identify people that are in your target market, that went to school with you or went to a school in your area that you have at least a second level connection to them. Definitely want to be sure to connect with all of your centers of influence as well. Then finally, one of the, when you start looking at who you should be connecting with, there's one group you shouldn't be connecting with, and that is your current colleagues in your office. When I start looking at people's their networks and looking at the connections they have, one of the biggest mistakes that many financial advisors makes, they are connected with the people that they work with. If you have former colleagues from former industries, definitely connect with those people. But your current colleagues in the financial service industries are not people that are going to ever provide you any value. They're just taking up space in your network. And they have the ability to tap into your connections. So if they leave the organization you're with, they're having access to your current client base, your COI base, those prospects that you have out there. So there's no really inherent value that a current colleague of yours that's also in the financial services industry brings to your network. So keep these tips in mind when you're looking at building your LinkedIn network, because at the end of the day, your LinkedIn network will be key to your success in this industry. And the stronger your network is, the more success and the more opportunities you'll be able to identify.